Welcome to beautiful Tucson, Arizona, and the home field of the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see a team from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Taking on a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hernandez. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Off the play fake on first down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got the first and still going.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Touchdown, Wake Forest. They finish off the scoring drive.
What a great throw by this quarterback, but let's give credit to the offensive line because anytime you run a deep over route, it takes a lot of time for the execution. That receiver worked from the left side, came all the way over to the right. Quarterback needed time to be able to evaluate that coverage before he made that throw for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Fafita. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? And there's the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Demon Deacons are in the red zone. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the move now. Putting toward the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Wake. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Now the important point after attempt. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead.
That makes the score Wake Forest 14, Arizona 0.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Second down play coming up. A play action looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Olsen. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking downfield. It's Fafita. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Well, Kirk, Wake Forest has the lead here. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Arizona.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Hernandez. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Quick throw caught on the left side. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. Empty set now, 5 wide. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle, it's Hernandez. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Trying to find room. It's Claiborne. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets them up first down at the 33.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Demon Deacons starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Back in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Hernandez. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Second down after that previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle, but first down.
This offense has become a first-down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And now the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The Demon Deacons trying to cash in here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he released it. It'll be broken up in the end zone. That's a great play.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him at the 27. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Demon Deacons will kick this away to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, anytime you come out trailing in the second half and you have the football, you want some momentum, you want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision getting the second half going. With a sack here on third down, you're on your side of the field, 2 scores down. That's a huge play by this defense to start this second half.
Second down now after the sack. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. Was brought down for a short gain.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on third and very long. A deep shot to the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
So the drive stalls, and here comes the punting team. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Caught behind the line. It's Hernandez. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a man. The pass rush closing in. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Demon Deacons with first and 10 here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Mays. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be first and 10 from there.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
And the Demon Deacons churn out another first down. Grab behind the line. It's Hernandez. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, Wake Forest has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Leaning on the run game here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Mays. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Demon Deacons will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. Bites into the end zone.
Well, everybody wants to talk about the quarterback and the receiver after a touchdown like that. Instead, you know where I'm going, Chris. The offensive line. My gosh, how long did he have back there? 4, maybe 5 seconds to be able to read the defense and then find his receiver for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th.
That makes the score Wake Forest 24, Arizona 7.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Caught over the middle. It's Olsen. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Wants to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
1st down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He makes the grab. Refuses to go down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pass complete on a crossing route. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to throw it again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he scores! Touchdown, Wildcats!
Great play designed by the offensive coordinator. He's such a tough matchup down here. The tight end has size, he has instincts, he gets his head turned around, goes up, and catches the ball. Great play call and great execution.
And now they'll set up for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.